Hello from Petco Park in beautiful downtown San Diego. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the San Diego Padres.
And
we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease.
And Singing, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Sheets makes the grab, one pitch and one out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this,
Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Elliot Ramos, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That's outside. Yeah, that's ball two. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. Here's the Giants lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Elliot Ramos.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. That's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
Left field. Gurriel trying to get there. Makes the grab for the second out.
First baseman, Wilmer Flores.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. Flores, 33 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And that one fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
The wind and the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Middle of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here in the desert. And on the hill, the big righty, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Bottom of the first. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. And that's downstairs. Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Just missed.
Outside.
The 2-1. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Randall Grichuk.
Just really solid numbers. He's coming off of a month where he hit over 350. So when you talk about solid at bats, taking the walks, driving in some runs, he's doing it all right now.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. One down, base is empty. In there at the knees.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Tied him up on a fastball inside. 2 down, base is empty. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Pavin Smith. This one popped up. Koss settles under this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Diamondbacks down quickly, scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Mike Yastrzemski.
Rodriguez back to work. Fought off foul. There's a strike. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides, and with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Willie Adames stands in. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And that drops in for a strike. One out, base is empty. And that one is inside. And that misses. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. That's off the mark. And that is ball 1.
Second inning here, no score. That
Ball,
misses
that's out.
off the outside edge. Two down, nobody on. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Next offering misses down and away. That one pushed foul. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So they go quietly there. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
That's in there. That's strike one.
0-1 for
First good
count.
strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
That's down and in.
Too close for me, partner,
1 ball,
to
2
take that
strikes,
0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. batting with one down, takes a strike. Ball one there. Just missed. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
All over that one right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man at first with one gone. Now here is Jake McCarthy. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
That's
and
outside.
that misses off the outside edge. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one
2-2
way
now.
outside. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, Boog. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does. And you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
Randall Grichuk now. First pitch misses.
Inside.
Hit on the ground to short. They get the force, and the inning is over. One left for Arizona. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Chase Field, on to the third inning. Now here is Christian Koss. And that one hammered. That's back there. It's a bomb. He'll touch them all. Third home run of the season. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And here is Patrick Bailey. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And now it's even up.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's
So that's off
inside.
the plate. Ball 2.
Way out front for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Here's the second baseman, Brett Wisely. Off the plate, ball 1. That one catches the corner for a strike. Next pitch inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Out to center. Thomas sizing it up. Hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, left fielder, Elliot.
Here's Elliot Ramos. 0 for 1 so far. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. There's the strike at the knees.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried. If he
makes the catch, inning over. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Alec Thomas. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Ramos makes the grab, one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Jose Herrera, the next to hit, takes outside. A little bit low.
Nope.
2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
There's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Fastball for a strike.
That's a good pitch there.
2-2.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Ramos makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now that is shortstop.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup, and the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. He's 0 for 1. Misses off
out.
the plate, and that's ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Rafael Devers. Just
Nope, that's a ball.
missed. Devers, 28 years
Ball
old.
1, no
He's
strike.
usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Into the dive, and he got it. So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets. Pretty much a direct line to it. And perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know. But, man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground. He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Line to left. Fair ball.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Really spun on that pitch and ripped it down the line, and it couldn't have been much closer to ending up in foul territory, but it did just sneak in there for the base hit. Good job by the defense as well to hold it to a long single.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And there's a foul ball. Flores over at first with one away. A changeup missing, and that's ball one.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Perdomo. That's 1. A double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Giants 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Bottom 4, an outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
And a foul ball. And that one hit to first, and that's just foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Inside, and the count 1-2. Upstairs.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it back. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now up next for Arizona, Pavin Smith. First time up was a pop out. That's off the inside corner.
Inside.
Ball 1. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's in there, and 1-1. And delivers outside. Next pitch is downstairs. Right side, hard hit. Sends it to Flores. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He's 0 for 1.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And
One ball,
one.
2 strikes. That's a ball. 2-2 to count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Arizona. And it remains 1-0. We go to the top of the fifth, and digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. Rodriguez back to work.
Off the
Just
plate, ball
missed.
1.
The next
That's
pitch
ball
misses. Now 2-0.
2-0.
And
That's
another
ball 3.
ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next offering is in for a strike. And Adames swings through that one.
Full count.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Gurriel has it sized up. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Struck out swinging his first time. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Starting to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. He did not go around. One down, base is empty. Ripped to short. Slings to first in time.
Now batting, third baseman, Christian Haas.
Christian Koss, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Gurriel handles the chance. And that is that. Offense held in check there. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Giants 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Gurriel gets a piece. And And that one fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Now batting, designated hitter Jake McCarthy.
Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Next to hit for Arizona, Randall Grichuk. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 1-0. Back here in the desert, and now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. First pitch just misses.
Ball 2.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now it's the second baseman, Brett Wisely. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the count.
That's a base hit. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
First and second, no outs, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That misses the zone.
Ball 2.
Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one misses. Ball 3.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Shelby Miller up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. DeSclafani getting cranked up as well. That's a slider for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. One run's in. Now the second run is in. It's 3-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Eduardo Rodriguez out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Anthony DeSclafani on the pitch out of the pen here. He's been so good against lefties. And here is Devers, 0 for 2 in this one. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Nope. Outside.
Ramos leads off second with nobody out. Just missed. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Man at second. Outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
First and second, no outs. And up next for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. That one's deep. That's long gone. A 3-run homer, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 6-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit. That one ran inside, almost got him. And that's outside. And the count now 2-0.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And that misses. And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
And Willie fouls one back. Oh, 1 now.
Nope. Ball 1.
And a ground ball to first, and foul ball.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. One gone here.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
So up next, Jung-Hoo Lee. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one missed.
Ball 2. Count full.
In the dirt, blocked. Still only one out here in the inning. And they'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Thank you, buddy.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Booth.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now the third baseman, Christian Koss. He's already homered here in this one. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Yastrzemski over at second. Lee at first. 1 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
And that one is lifted in the air. Grichuk makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher Patrick Bailey.
So first and second with 2 outs. Patrick Bailey, the next to hit. He is struck out, and he is walked. Edging the zone for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Foul ball, still 0-2. In the air, left side. Gurriel handles the chance. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby, a 3-run homer. The lead has exploded to a half dozen. Back after this on the show. Back here at Chase Field, Alec Thomas now.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. You know, these D-backs, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Popped up first base side. Bailey has a beat on it. puts it away for the out.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And a foul ball. And that
Ball
misses. And the count even
I got a
1-1.
ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off left side. Good eye in that spot. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Back to the top of the lineup. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Fastball is outside.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
The shortstop takes the ball.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. Ketel Marte to bat next. The Giants up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. There's a strike, and the count is 3-1.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. In the air, left field. Ramos on the move, makes the grab on the run. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. Got him. Nice play.
Well, that was a good job to make sure he had a good handle on the baseball to get off a strong throw. And sometimes guys will rush that, and that's the difference. Right there, it ended up being a close play, but he got it.
Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Slider clips the corner.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit.
He doesn't flinch at all with the front shoulder, stays nice and closed behind in the count, and hits this ball beautifully. What do we got? The crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Any way you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Devers stands in now and watches strike one. On the ground, right side, and that squirts through. And now two aboard.
Now batting, the first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That's it for DeSclafani, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
Shelby Miller gets the ball now.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
So first and second with one man gone. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. Just missed. Two on, one out. There's the strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ramos at second. Devers over at first with one away. Grounder might be two. Feed to second, that's one. And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. Nice work from the snake pen there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Giants 6 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Ketel Marte. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now, Pavin Smith. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Marte around third. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 6-1. Then at first, Eugenio Suarez digs in now. And first offering is fouled off.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Slice down the right side.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Struck him out swinging. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Gurriel has to step out of the way for ball one. Missed inside with the curve. Man at first, one away. And that's a little bit high. 3-0.
And there's the automatic. And now a full count.
3-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's to third. Costs. Off balance feet. There's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. And the batter now, Mike Yastrzemski. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Fires to first on the run. On the money, nice play. So digging in, Willie Adames. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Ball one there. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Kevin Ginkel up and throwing. Beeks warming up as well. One down, base is empty.
Yeah.
And now
Nope,
2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Here's the pitch to Adames.
Ball, that's upstairs.
That's in for a strike at 95. Now 3-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out in a splitter.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Lee now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
So a man at first. Here's the third baseman, Christian Koss. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. And that's downstairs and outside. Lee
One ball,
off
2
of
strikes,
first with 2 away. Outside low, and the count now even up. Just misses with that one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
So now
That's
2
ball
on
4. Take your
and
base.
2 outs.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the catcher comes up to him, Patrick Bailey. Foul ball there. And now the 0-1. Now this is in the air down the line. And that is that. Giants leave a couple. They lead it though 6-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Randy Rodriguez.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Designated hitter, Jake McCarthy.
And a foul ball. And he chases a high fastball there.
When
No
you throw
ball,
a
2
fastball
strikes.
by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Randall Grichuk stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Just
0-1.
missed. Action in the San Francisco
0-1, no
bullpen.
strike.
Landon Root appears to be getting loose. The 1-0. And
Nope,
another ball.
outside.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the second out. Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Center fielder, Alec Thomas.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Sends it to first, and that is the inning. Diamondbacks down quickly. They trail it 6-1.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jalen Beeks.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Wisely
Ball 1.
in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Just
Ball 3.
missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out. Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And that one popped in the air left field. Gurriel handles the chance.
Now batting, left fielder,
Elliot Ramos getting ready to hit.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Lifted in the air, right field. Grichuk makes the play, and there's two away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rafael.
Two down,
Devers.
base is empty, and it's Rafael Devers in the box. Check swing, called strike. The 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
To the right side, Marte handles, throws to first, and Devers is set down. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half, and 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Giants 6 and the Diamondbacks 1. Back here in the desert, so bottom of the ninth. Now the D-backs catcher, Jose Herrera. Rodriguez back to work. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Adames the throw to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The Giants leading by 5 here in the last half of inning number 9. The shortstop takes the ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Headed down the line, and that drops foul. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. That misses, and the count's even at 2. Good job to fight that one off. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Next offering upstairs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making them work out there.
The kick, the 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And first offering is fouled off. Perdomo, the base runner at first with one out. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Pavin Smith.
So they're down to their final out. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That one
Ball, that's
outside.
out.
Ball 1. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.